Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or plus 2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is January 16, 2024, Tuesday. Option expiry for FinNifty. Power of technical analysis. It's always we tell that, right? FinNifty, it closed at 21,447.15. Absolutely flat. Absolutely flat. 0.07% down or something. It's almost nothing. It's more or less close at yesterday's level, you can say. BankNifty, same story. 48,125.10, almost flat. I mean, it is flat. Yesterday was 158, it is 125. That means 25 points down. It's nothing. On a 48,025 points is nothing, right? Nifty 22,032.30, that's also flat, slightly down. So BankNifty and FinNifty formed doji, and Nifty formed a spinning top type candle. Of course, Nifty now has come down below the Bollinger upper band in the daily chart. That is something which one has to note. Okay, that's an interesting point which we have to note. Anyway, why it had come, we will discuss. Before that, the power of technical analysis. What is the level of support and resistance that we had said yesterday? Very clearly, we had said that the support is very easy to say. That's what we said, right? Bollinger lower band on the safety side, we had said. So it never went there, right? You can see that. Likewise, on the upward side, we said that the Bollinger upper band on the monthly chart, which is at 21,783, that's because we don't know where it is going to open. And the US market is also not closed, not open yesterday. Hence, it's very difficult to assume something. If it had opened straight away, gap up, okay, then it would have touched the Bollinger upper band also, which is why the levels as we safe, then you have to slowly play based on where it has opened, how the trend is, how the components are moving accordingly. But once again, you can see that the power of technical analysis. If somebody had merely followed my technical analysis, they would have easily made money. Of course, the exact price and other thing you have to discuss with your investment advisor. So what happened? BankNifty and Nifty, it formed something called bearish bar reversal. So it's a kind of a reversal candle it formed, but that is not a big cause for concern. Nifty, on the other hand, formed a spinning top. It moved away from slightly drifting away from the Bollinger upper band, which tells me that tomorrow there might be another case where it will further drift away from the upper band. There is a possibility. Hence, if Nifty has to come down that way, all the components has to come down, including Bank Nifty components. Otherwise, it cannot come down. So, however, we don't know how the market is going to react for the HDFC Bank result today, because HDFC Bank, it has formed a doji and closed today. So, hence, like it formed a slightly long leg doji. So, we don't know how it is going to go. But the recent days, HDFC has been a little moving up. But still it is down 2.5% over 2023 close. So that's an interesting point. So this doji is something which gives me slight cautious. One has to be cautious, at least in the short term, not long term. Once again, in the long term, when I say long term, means not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it is for a week or 10 days. I had said that the bands are going in parallel. All the three bands, the Bollinger Bands, as I have told in my educational videos, you can go and see educational videos where you explain clearly. Bollinger Bands are going in parallel, all the three bands in Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty in particular. That means a breakout is imminent. So the breakout is going to come, but it will take some more time where we want band squeeze to happen. Once it happens and a breakout happens, the breakout is going to be a significant breakout, which probably might come by the end of January or February, January end, we might see a breakout. But till that time, we have to see, we have to play with the sideways market. Of course, to whom it is beneficial? These are all Pongal times, right? The option sellers will be harvesting heavily. In fact, today they would have done a beautiful harvest. Tomorrow also, if it is sideways, if it is a sideways market, people have to switch sides from being an option seller to option buyer and vice versa. You can't play simply one side, you cannot make money. And if you are an option buyer in this sideways market, you are sure to lose your money. Unless otherwise intraday profits you take and you exit. That one has to be super duper smart. Anyway, we'll go into the discussion part of it. Banks, IndusInd Bank and Federal Bank fell. Indus fell 1%, Federal fell 2%, while IDFC 2% up. Yes Bank 4% up. On the financial, L&T Finance, Muthoot 1% down, Jio fell 7%. Yesterday it was up by 4%. Today, yesterday it formed a solid green candle, closed decisively above the Bollinger Upper Band. Today it opened a gap down and went down. But first reversal to be ignored. Hence, you are probably the such a fall it had happened. It might the price will come down all the way to the Bollinger Middle Band. From there, it will take support and then try to go up. Insurance and cards, ICICI Pru and SBI Life 1% down, LIC 4% up. Oil and Telecom, Bharti and Reliance 1% down. In the IT, Apple, Birlasoft, Infi, LTIM, Emphasis, TCS, Techem 1% down. HCL Tech, LTTS, Wipro 2% down. Intellect Design Arena is the sole winner, moving up by 2.8%, around 3% you can say. On the consumer goods, Britannia, DMart, Trent 1% down. Asian Paints, ITC, Pidilite 1% up. Titan 2% up. All others remain sideways. In the automobiles, Eicher Motors, M&M 1% down. Bharat Ford 2% down. Maruti, Tata Motors, CVS Motors 1% up. Escorts 2% up. Metals, Coal India 1% down, Hindalco JSW 1% up, Jindal NMDC, National Aluminum, Tata Steel 2% up. Health and Pharma, Sun Pharma, Cipla 1% down, Divi's, Lalpath and Thyrocare 2% down. In the others category, Adani Enterprise, Adani Ports, Havels 1% down, DLF, Eris, Indigo, IRCTC 2% down, Nykaa 4% down, L&T 1% up. So Polycab had a move of 3% or so, but Polycab, again, one has to be extremely cautious. Again, I am telling you, people will say, oh, analysts, TV anchors, they have what do you call, I don't know what is their interest in driving up the prices of all the stocks. So they will tell this happened, that happened. Nothing has happened. Just be cautious. Polycab, if it falls, there will be another fall that can happen. Hence, no one has to be extremely cautious. With all these things, what is the option expiry levels that one can think of tomorrow? So on the downward side, it is slightly easy. January 10th closure. So what happened after January 10th? There was a gap up opening. So hence that close is something which is very interesting. That is something which one can think of, which is at 47,360.85. Because normally that gap, unless there is something extreme negative happens, it is not so easy to close below the gap. Even during intraday, if it goes below that, it will not close below the gap, because that gap is a good gap that it has created. Hence, that is something which can act as a support. Resistance is 2023 high, which is at 48,636.45. So that is something like it's not that easy, this market, unless otherwise market gets crazy about HDFC Bank results and takes up. If that doesn't happen, the high of 2023 is going to hold at least for tomorrow. Thank you very much.